Hey friend, welcome. If we haven't met yet, I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, I list them on eBay and Poshmark, and I sell them hopefully for a profit. Sometimes smaller profit than I want. Today is Friday, January 10th. I have 2 items that sold yesterday. One on eBay, one on Poshmark. My gross sales amount, I didn't even add it up, but it's less than $30. 14 and 18. Not great. My profit is $12.75. So not super good. But yesterday I did go to a thrift store. I popped in for, I was there for 10 minutes, I think. So I'm going to show you what I got. So the first item that sold is a kid's LL Bean coat. This thing is actually really nice. LL Bean makes just quality clothes. I don't know why, but this thing took almost 2 years to sell. I've had it for 23 months. I did get a message. It does have some like wear on it, but it's still really usable. I got a message asking if it was just a shell because they were wanting it for like a snowsuit, and it is absolutely, it's just one piece. Like it doesn't have a liner in it, but it is insulated. So I just responded that way and they bought it. They paid $11.45. So this was in my clearance sale, which I have things at 60% off. So I must have had this priced at $30. You know what I didn't do? I didn't check comps. I usually share comps, average sale price, sell-through rate, and I just forgot. Sorry about that. Yeah, I must have had this listed around $30, so maybe 25. Anyway, they paid a total of $18.51, and I paid 15 cents for this. At my old favorite thrift store, they have like a perpetual bag sale, and so my cost of goods is usually fairly low. It's not commonly that low, but apparently sometimes it is that low. That must have been one of the times. It's usually between 75 cents and $1, I would say. Maybe. Anyway, this made my profit on this coat $8.70. That was because the cost of goods was so very low. That's helpful. This, my cost of goods was high. I'm actually probably not going to take this out. Maybe I should. Oh, I don't know. Oh, my heater just cooked on. It's like 20 degrees out, so I'm going to let it go. I'm sorry if it bothers you in the background. I usually try to remember to take it off. Okay, I can't decide what I want to do with this. So this is 3 cashmere sweaters. They are all like large and extra large. I think in June or July went to the bins and found a ton of cashmere, like a ton. And these 3 I got home and had completely missed ginormous holes in them. So I sold them, I listed them as crafting sweaters, and I've heard you can do that. I've never actually tried it, but I tried it this time. So I think, oh, it just got louder. Oh boy. Anyway, I listed them for $20 for 3 of them, and I did comp like how much they were actually selling for on eBay. These ended up, oh, I'm gonna have to tape that more. They ended up selling for $14 on Poshmark. I did go ahead and price them, like cost of goods, price them at $2 a piece, which is what I average my cost of goods is at the bins. If you're unfamiliar, the bins is the Goodwill outlet where you pay by the pound. And because that cost of goods was so high, that makes my profit only $5.05. Plus I sold them for under $15. So yeah, this isn't gonna work. the fees are $2.95. All right, I'm gonna have to reinforce this adhesive because it is too cold in my garage and that adhesive does not want to stick. I will do that either just with my tape, or I have priority stickers that I use, and I just got a new batch of those. So that was it. Let me show you these two things. My daughter goes to dance at a dance studio, and it's actually right near a thrift store, and so I popped in and was just looking at a few things. I actually was looking for things for my home. I just redid my living room. I painted, and you don't care about that, but I was looking for some baskets and some artwork. I want to do a gallery wall, and I didn't find anything, but I did go ahead and go through the coats, and I found this barn coat, which this barn coat style with like the contrast corduroy collar sells really well for me, has in the past. I think I can sell this for about $40. Again, I didn't look up comps. I probably should have to share with you, but I think I paid $9 a piece for each of these. Now this one I'm seeing has some damage on it. I didn't look very close. Sometimes I need to do better at, not sometimes, always, I need to do better. Clearly. Bought Holy Cashmere. This has some damage to it. I still probably would have bought this actually. So this is like a duster jean jacket, and it caught my attention right away. And then I was looking at the label. I was like, oh, that's Australian. I've sold an Australian hat like really fast. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and look this up. There were 200-ish listed and 81 sold, which is not a great sell-through rate, but one like exactly like this sold for almost $90. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. This has, yeah, see, there's some damage on the end. So that might bring my price down a little bit, but if I can sell it pretty quick for, I don't know, even $60 or $70, that will be worth my $9 investment, in my opinion. For me, $9 is like paying up. This has a little spot on it too. Goodness, I need to be better at that. For me, $9 is paying up. Honestly, $4 to $5 feels like paying up. I do have quite a few sourcing opportunities that makes my cost of goods generally pretty low, but I'm really curious what you would consider paying up, and what would you consider paying up for? That's my question of the day. Yeah, short and sweet. This is all I've got. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon.